Hi, welcome back to the next part of our tutorial to build this helicopter. Today we want to make here the rotor, or we start with that. We say it so. You see the cables from the hydraulic comes there. There are no cables that are pipes with electronic too. And yeah, we first must build this box there. And we don't make it too special, we make it simple. So add mesh cylinder 24, scale down, scale Z, done. Bring it in front. We don't make it so exactly sure we can make that all, but the word count is then unbelievable, and that not each PC can handle such. So because of that, Control R, make only here loop for the shading, and there loop, and that's okay. So now we have to save, build this whole thing here, and that you separate. So what is that in real? That is simply a rounded thing here and there with holes in. Okay. We tried. So add mesh cube, scale down. Scale Z. Okay. Bring it in front, scale Y. Then we want to go here down, so side view. And we must take here now the endwards. So take word selection with background selection. Take this one here, rotate them and the X 45 degrees minus. Good. Then we extrude that down and scale set 0. Good. Front view. So we have that. Good. That part must be smaller like the other two, so you can handle that by clicking there, scale set 0, scale C 0, and here circle selection, scale C 0, and bring it then to the even thickness that that one is. And the same we need down there. So we can try to use here a modifier, the mirror modifier, or we make it manually. Most of the time I like it manually. Yeah, we can try it. So rotate X 45 degrees minus. So then we extrude and bring it there, scale Y 0. Good. And then we only have to tweak that here again. So that one, scale Y 0. Then the inner one, Alt A to deselect, scale Y 0. And here only box selection, the down part, take a little bit bigger. So that is the base structure of that thing, but it should be rounded at the front parts here, and there should be holes in for that something there. Good. So that means we first make the holes in, so Control R, make here 2 loops. Then we need here 1, 2, 3, 4 loops in that direction. So Control R, make there 4 loops. and then we disable the background selection, and now we can open up here this faces. So we go to face selection, select that one and that one, and down below them this one and this one, and X dissolve only faces. Now that is open up, we must close that. So we can take edge selection and take here that one and that one, both are selected, F3, and there we search for bridge edge loops, then he closed that. Done. The down one is mystery, why that is so. We must look that later. Okay. We take them both selected. F3 bridge edge loop. Good. Think they here at the other position than the others. So we take them to the same position. So top view, and simply bring them there. Oh, here it's open up. I don't believe sometimes what I see. Scale Y. Okay. So then we take that one there. Top view. Move it to the Y and scale it in Y. Good. So that is open up now, but it must be rounded up, and these outer edges too. So I mark the edges there, and Control B, move them away. And then we can roll them with the mouse button to get that influed, and that's it. The same we have to do with all these edges inside the holes there. So Control B, move, and then we have here holes. Not perfectly, we can scale them later a little bit and then that will work. Here the same, take the inner edges, hold it shift, then right click on the edge, then also Control B and move around. Good. That is that. So we see that is longer than a circle. So we must go here with the words selection and background selection and box selection. B for box selection, and then move it there that we get a nearly a hole. Good. So we have that. We can now, must look at first what makes it not real round. Must be scaled in that direction here, so we can do that. Scale X. Okay, then we need here middle loop, but only on the top first. But it don't works there. Okay, then top view. Normally it's good when you have a cut here. That will make that better. But we can't make here looping. Don't know exactly. Yeah, it's no quad. Okay, then it makes sense. Good. We take here object shade smooth, but not overall. You see that makes no sense there. So we take the things that are round. That is the only things that we shade smooth and the rest not. So because of that, that is the round part, and we want to inverse the selection, so we can say select inward, so we have the rest, and the rest can be shaded flat. Then we have that. Here we need a loop for the shading, and here at the top also, and then we have a nearly good thing there. If you want to have this away, you can make the loops too, but think of it, there are some parts in, so we don't need it, I think so. The holes should be bigger, I think. So I go there with background selection and select here the whole stuff there. So B, box selection, select that all and scale them up. So that is that. We have a little bigger holes, but I see that is not enough, not for me. So I take here the box selection. I'm think short about it. Take that here and bring that near to. Then we take it on the other side too. So box selection and bring that near to. So that looks better. Good. We make here Control R a down loop. I can't see that anymore with this shading arrow fucking stuff there. So you can bevel here each edge if you want. That makes it more realistic, but in this case we never seen that because there is so much details there on the rotor, so it makes no sense. Good. Now I will scale here this part and that part. That we get there bigger holes. Good. So we have that. Maybe it is not on the same height. Yes. So we scale Z to bring them on the same height. Good. That is enough for that. We bring this stuff in. That means top view. We go here to solid view, then click middle point and add mesh circle. That circle should be rotated. No, should be not rotated, it should be scaled, and bring them up. Jump 2, we have it, that is it. So we bring them into edit mode, extrude, and scale them. I have to close. So that is that thing. We go back to material mode. So we have done that one, and we need here the top line, and here between is a ball. So we can set their ball, or we only make their this screw type on it, and I only want to make that. So we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 counted one. Bring them there. So add mesh cylinder, but only with 6 vertices, and scale that down. Then we have here our screw head. Scale Z. And there we have them. We plug them onto our circle there. Top view, solid view, grab it, position it. Thanks a lot. So we now have, what's that? So we have to copy that, Shift D to the other side too. Top view to position it, solid view to see what we do there. Good. Back to material mode and join that object. Join. Then we join that one object. Join. Then we join it with the whole thing. Object. Join. And then we have done that. If you want to round it up here at the back, I don't want to do that because it is straight one, so forget it. You can bevel here these back edges if you want to make it more realistic. That means when you take this line here from there till there, then you can bevel them, but I don't think that works because we have here down lines and such more. Yeah, and then it don't goes with them. That is the problem when you must take them with you, and I don't know that normally not work because it is at the same point. But here in this case it works, so we take it. Normally it don't work, but okay. If we have luck, we make it. So this must be then shade smooth. Yeah, how we select that without the rest. So we take here circle selection and face selection maybe. We will try that. So with background selection that's okay. And there we get a shade smooth, face shade smooth. Good. Look what we got. We got that. That is bad because we have no loops there. We need here loops for each side, and then that should look better, and it looks better. Good. As far as good. File, save. Good. We have done that thing. You can pull that more out if you want. Yeah, it's all okay. So we can select that, well, and that, and bring that more up if you want. Okay. So we blocked it here on the side. So we come to the next thing that we must build. that is this thing here. It's rounded up like a star with no spikes on